Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we're going to look at the dark emblems from the Arcane time capsules. At this point I wasn't able to craft the enhanced version of those emblems, so sadly all I can really show you is the regular version. Once I manage to be able to craft the enhanced version, I'll probably make a follow-up video. So here we have our friend John Constantine, and they gave him some sort of demonic pentacle, but a bit warped and distorted. I have no idea if this comes from the comic. It's been a while since I read any Hellblazer comics or any. I never really read the John Constantine comics. I only read it at the time it was called Hellblazer, and I read it about pretty much during the 90s. So it's been a while. Also, our friend Constantine did make an appearance in Arrow, which was a really fun appearance. If you get the chance, look up for the episode where John Constantine meets Oliver Queen. It's a pretty good episode. Next, we have our friend Deadman. I wasn't really able to reproduce the look of Deadman, and I have to admit, I wasn't really planning at first to reproduce the look of the characters. But then I got this crazy idea of why just show the emblem? Why just not show the whole character? And here we are. Sadly, some of those characters, as you'll see, getting the look of the character was challenging to say the least. So this is about as close to Deadman as I was able to get. I did try to put a little bit of green around the emblem in order to be able to show the two distinct colors. But anyways. And next we have our friend Etrigan the Demon. That one was also very challenging to try to pull off, especially the head bit. I had to pretty much use the closest thing I had, and this is it. I'm sure some of you guys probably could make a better Etrigan. We're gonna have to, maybe we should make a contest out of that. Next we have the emblem from Madame Xanadu. I have to admit, I had no idea how to reproduce that character, and even then, what I ended up doing doesn't really do the character justice. But I don't have that many female characters, and my female characters don't have many styles, so I wasn't really able to reproduce the character, sadly. For Raven, I probably should have just made a completely made-up look, as opposed to trying to reproduce the look from the comic. I guess it doesn't create a very flattering look on a male character. Although it doesn't really exactly look like her, but this is as close as I was able to get with the styles that I had. I could have used, I guess, the Raven costume from the new 52 that we have in the game, but I decided not to. I don't really like the new 52 Raven costume, so I tried to pull off this look, and obviously it was a miserable failure. And here, for the emblem for the Shade, I messed up completely. I went with the Shade character, and then later on realized that, holy crap, it's not supposed to be the Shade emblem. It's the emblem of Shade, the Changing Man. But by then I had already recorded all my footage, and I have to take my footage from my PS4 and put it in my PC where I do the editing for the footage, and I didn't want to do that again, so here we are. When I make an update video, I'll give it the look of Shade the Changing Man, so that you guys can actually see what the character really looks like, as opposed to this version. And here we have our friend the Swamp Thing. Again, this is as close as I was able to get to the look. There's probably a few things. I remember some people suggesting a few styles. Sadly, some of those I don't have, so this is as close as I was able to get. As you can see, the emblem is a little more than the Swamp Thing's head. Although the emblem looks really nice, but I'm not sure how I would actually use it with one of my characters. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. And last but not least, the Tana emblem. I didn't really try to be very faithful to Zatanna. I just came up with something that kind of looks good. Ideally, I would have needed something with a bow tie, but the only bow tie didn't really have an emblem on it, so this was the less bad option. So that's pretty much it for all the emblems that you can get from the Arcane time capsules. As I mentioned, I don't have the materials to be able to craft the enhanced version just yet, so it's gonna have to wait. I'll make a follow-up video when I manage to craft all the enhanced emblems, and then I'll show them to you guys. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.